Donald Trump really, really wants a wall before the 2020 re-election. He loves to say promises made, promises kept, but I think he gets that his voters get that this is one of the big promises that he has not kept. And so he's apparently prioritizing it in an even dangerous way, I would say. He's told senior aides that a failure to deliver on the signature promise of his 2016 campaign would be a letdown to his supporters and an embarrassing defeat. With the election 14 months away and hundreds of miles of fencing plans still in blueprint form, he's held regular White House meetings for progress updates and to hasten the pace, according to several people involved in the discussions. But the thing is, in those meetings, he's apparently telling his aides to do things that, in their view and in the view of the law, are illegal. When aides suggest that some of the orders are illegal or unworkable, he suggested he would pardon the officials if they would just go ahead. That's according to the aides. He's waved off worries about contracting procedures and the use of eminent domain, saying, quote, take the land, according to officials who attended the meeting. And when they raise those concerns, he says, don't worry, I'll pardon you.
This doesn't sound anything like a dictator at all.
No.
Because of what I want and because of what I've determined is the problem with the country, we'll just take lands from people. Oh, we'll pay them fair market value because that's also the American way, because this whole capitalism thing that we hang our hat on is you just take things from people and then give them the amount that you deem is appropriate, because that's capitalism. Is that how capitalism works? You know, I'm gonna go into 7-Eleven and I'm gonna, you know, Snicker bars, they're up to like $1.20 by now.
So much.
I don't think that's cool. You know what? I think a fair market value 7-Eleven is 75 cents for your Snickers bar. We'll mark it up. It used to be 50 cents when I was a kid. I'll give you 75. Here, take it and leave it. Because that's the way it's supposed to work. Because I'm J.R. Jackson, I can just say whatever the hell I want because it's a Snickers bar and that's what I want. These are the type of things we'll overlook strictly based off of, oh, because he's the president of the United States, he can do whatever he wants. That's not how it always worked. This guy is exposing the weakness that our country is. We talk about how strong and powerful and badass we are, and we mow down people, and we do this, and we take over that, and we bring freedom and prosperity. We don't do any of that stuff. We follow dictators, apparently. Because he's doing that blatantly and openly, and again, I can't sweep it across everyone, but enough people in the country are following this.
And speaking of weakness, let's talk about the weakness of the Democrats. When they decided a few months back, no. Okay, so yes, he broke a lot of laws and totally impeachable offenses, but bringing up impeachment, that's divisive, I don't know. Why don't we just let him stay in office for a year and a half and we'll beat him at the ballot box, people? That won't embolden him to commit more crimes. Well, now, maybe I'll just steal some land, maybe I'll just do whatever I want. When it comes to the emoluments clause, maybe the G7, that's just gonna happen at my house now, and we're just gonna pay me to do that. All these concerns, he's just like, oh, there's no consequences for anything, why don't I do everything? And that was the warning that I gave. They decided that, you know what, November, that's not that long, we'll just get him then. And so now he is very much emboldened. So look, when this was brought up, Washington Post doing good reporting here, White House official on condition of anonymity said Trump is joking when he makes such statements about pardons. Why does that have to be under condition of anonymity? A defense of the president that you don't want affiliated with your name. You know it's true.
Okay, James Anonymous.
You don't want to put your name down on it.
Okay, if he's joking about it, then that means either everyone who breaks the law is not gonna get the pardon, or it means he doesn't mean to break the law. That's a very simple follow-up, Mr. James Anonymous. Ask him, so if the joke is somewhere, which means he doesn't really mean it, which part is the BS?
Yeah, and by the way, this is again to bring it back to the lack of consequences for all of what we learned in the Mueller report. One of the big concerns in terms of obstruction of justice was him dangling pardons in front of the people that he didn't want to cooperate with federal investigators, calling them rats and all of that. Well, now he's doing the same thing here. Like when I try to make the case that he has learned a lesson from that experience and he's learned that there will be no consequences, I don't get what the counter argument to that is. He's directly applying those lessons to future decisions in this area. And it just, I wonder, like this is him going into a couple different states. Texas is one of the big ones where they're doing some of this building and saying, I'm just going to seize land. That is exactly the sort of thing that the conspiracy theory types back under Obama would. It's Operation Jade Cobra. They're moving in. They're taking. Imagine if Obama stole an acre to put up solar panels. They would have lost their minds. But now he's like, I'm going to steal it from a number of people, many of whom probably Trump supporters. I'm going to steal their land.
And after doing so, I'm going to pardon the people that carried out my march orders. Now, let's also keep it real. There's gonna be a number of people that may, whoever, if this gets carried out, get charged, arrested, whatever it is, for breaking those laws. You think he's gonna pardon all the lower level folks that happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time? No, that's not gonna happen. He doesn't care about them. Those are foot soldiers in his war to carry out the praise of the president. That's all he cares about. He needs people to be on the front lines to go down for him.
And I just want to add one little positive note to this before it turns even darker. Interestingly, at least according to the official figures, and God only knows, according to the US Army Corps of Engineers though, they've completed just 60 miles of replacement barriers so far in the Trump presidency, all of it in areas that previously had border infrastructure. Now, that doesn't mean that nothing happened. They're building in some areas significantly bigger barriers than have been there previously, but it is amazing the lack of ability, considering how he's prioritized it, that he hasn't been able to get it done. And that's one of the areas where his sort of radical perspective on these policies runs up against his incompetence in actually being able to govern as a leader. Now, really fast, I just want to give you an update on the condition of some of the detention facilities. A related issue, it has not been getting much press coverage over the past few weeks. Granted, a lot has been going on, but there's a lawsuit now in 19 states. Lawyers representing children who've been held in these facilities. Some of the children have told investigators they were held in rooms too small to sit down in, were repeatedly woken through the night by roll calls, and were made to fight for food that guards threw on the floor, which is, that's so dark that Dickens wouldn't have treading that territory, but that's what we're doing. One young woman told lawyers from Washington State that menstruating youngsters were permitted only one tampon or sanitary pad a day. After that, at least one girl, quote, had no choice but to continue to wear her soiled underwear and clothes. Even once she had bled through the clothing, that's what you gotta just stay in. No shower, no new clothes, no tampons, anything like that.
So if I'm a border agent that's working in these situations and I decide to throw food on the floor for people to fight over, you've lost an entire argument that a lot of conservatives like to say is, you guys are lambasting these border agents who are brave and doing their job. They're working long hours, they're tired, and they're going through conditions that are rough. I agree with all that stuff. I'm not gonna be tossing food on the ground and enjoy this fight as if there's a bunch of animals looking for some scraps of food. If you're that person, even after working all these hours, you're a piece of garbage. I don't care. You can say all that, oh, they're working so hard. If they're working so hard and overworking, they're doing things against what normal humans would do, that's their boss's fault. So we can complain to them, or they can not do that stuff. They're enjoying this. They're hiring the right people. The people that don't want to do it probably quit. The people that want to do it continue to do it.
Yeah, that's the defense was they're overworked. How overworked do you need to be to throw food on the floor for children to eat? That's not a level of overwork that I accept. Those are people who are in that position and they like the power they have over
this
people.
Links all up to the common, and I've said it 2 other times, the common agenda here. The political agenda for Donald Trump is punishment and hate, cruelty on people to deter them from doing it, from family separations to the way that kids are dying because they're refusing to give them, it's down to flu shots now, to medical attention, to now sanitary things, which was a problem before, from toothbrushes to using the restroom to now little girls and their menstrual cycles, right? So now we're doing all this because he's thinking eventually it's gonna make everybody just in this. And we're gonna go back to the wall for a second because he wants to paint it black because it'll make it hot to the touch. Because all that is gonna be a deterrent to him. That's what he thinks, that's his bottom line here. He hates these people, that's where the racism starts and where it ends.
Exactly. Thank you for watching this clip from the Damage Report. For more content from the show and access to TYT Network members-only exclusives, go to tyt.com/Brooke. Wait, no, it's tyt.com/John. Go to tyt.com/John to sign up.